Normally I don't allow brothers to stop by my house without at least 72 hours of advance notice. But when this brother called me, I can tell something was going on, so I felt compelled to make an exception on his behalf. So the brother stops over, we're having some drinks and just conversation, and he starts to confide in me. And the brother's hurting, so I felt really bad for him. He goes on to tell me that, right now he's paying about $3,000 a month in mortgage, about $2,200 in revolving credit card debt. He has two late model cars that he's paying about $1,800 on combined. Put that on top of two kids in private school and one in his second semester of college. And he is just pretty much cash strapped. Of course, you got to sprinkle in his wife is stressing him pretty hard because they hadn't had a decent vacation in about 7 months. Meanwhile, her friends, they're all going out of the country on these lavish trips and things. The only thing she can do is go to the country club. Wow. So this brother is really feeling the squeeze. He looks at me, he says, man, just tell me something. Tell me how to turn. I can't even think clearly. So I look at the brother. I tell him, hey, man, you're in a bad spot. You are stuff broke. And he says, stuff broke? I said, yeah, stuff broke, man. You got all this stuff and you can't even live. All your resources have gone into accumulating stuff, and that's what you have now. It's a bad place to be. And that's a problem that a lot of us have. We spend so much time developing this fictitious brand about who we are, and that's all we can do is live for the brand. We can't appreciate life. Life is about living, not surviving. I mean, you take me, for example. I'm one that believes that my net worth is not anyway related to my bank account balance. I mean, hell, everybody that knows me knows how I live. I'm one of the few thousandaires in my subdivision, but I don't go around flaunting that, throwing that in people's faces. On the other hand, I use knowledge. I share knowledge because knowledge makes me more valuable to that next brother, to my neighborhood, to my community. You see, if I take $1,000 and go spend it on something, whatever I bought is not even worth the $1,000 that I spent. But knowledge, if I share knowledge with a brother, empower that brother to do something that he wasn't able to do before the conversation, now he can go empower himself and positively impact the lives of somebody else. That's value. My net worth has just gone up because I'm more valuable to my circle because of knowledge. You see, life has got to be about more than stuff. That's just Mannishlaws. Stuff is good. It's good to look good. It's great to feel good about the stuff that you have. It's great to get compliments on your cars and your house and the parties that you have. But the bottom line is, if it's all about stuff, what happens when the stuff is gone? It's Mannishlaws. For a man, life has got to be about more than stuff.